we're gonna just do that. Look at that, the change of landscape, so to speak, coming right up. We've got our very own Brandon Peters, active as all the Spartans drown. He just becomes a blood tornado. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Deadly Spark, and welcome back to an Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator video. Now, this is an emergency recording with just me, because the last video we had in the works, messed up. So this is literally being recorded on the day of upload. To get it up and ready hopefully again, but the quality won't be up to spec because it's my computer and not my brother's. I can't just wake my brother up at 4 o'clock in the morning to record a YouTube video. This video would have been a viewer suggestion, but I have to do something quick and palatable for the amount of time frame I'm working on, so I hope this video is still enjoyable to watch. I'm kind of flying off the seat of my pants figuring out what to do at the moment. I think the idea I got is I want to use this mountain region first. But I think we should start by looking at some items. Actually, I think what I can do as something interesting is I can do, I don't know if I said this in a video, but I was thinking about, I think I commented to Brandon Peters, who's been a regular commenter on these videos, that I was actually going to make a custom character. And if I remember correctly, which might take me opening my YouTube page to remember in its entirety, but he wanted to be a heavy knight who had much larger buffs and much larger reach, and was overall just like OP, basically the equivalent of like a hero unit, more or less. And I think I might jump right into making that. Let's have a look at some things. Troll. If we pick Troll, what does their stuff look like? Yeah, they got splash damage. Impact force is 12. Okay. So let's take that into account. Cause I want characters to go flying, so let's have a bit of, let's get a bit crazed. Let's get a little bit over the top, cause it's always the most fun, I think, when you're going way over the top, way more than you need to. Splash damage. Yeah, we'll add some. Not a lot. We weren't gonna do this before, but this is final form Brandon Peters. We'll save that. And would return. And I think we'll do the same thing. Except we'll do it a little bit differently. We'll make things weird. We'll grab our custom Brandon Peters, and we'll put him all the way down here in the middle. And we'll have him on guard still. We'll have everything the same, except we got an upgraded Brandon Peters. Now, welcome. This is probably going to be cut in before, not after. If this is more interesting. This is the second version of Brandon Peters, but hopefully the more interesting one. We did a little bit of testing beforehand, and it didn't work out exactly as fantastical as I thought it might, but that will probably be at the end of the video, so you'll probably still see it if you stick around. But for now, we're doing this, and we're gonna add one extra interesting thing, which I hope will, I don't know if it will spice things up, but just it will change the landscape, so to speak. So when we get in, you'll see pretty quickly what I'm thinking. But hopefully you find this sort of video interesting, because it's not just big numbers, it's a bit more just fantastical killing. Just seeing things die quickly. Yeah, the other side of the coin. Big numbers and dying. Big numbers takes a long time, and sometimes you want to see large amounts of things die very quickly, and sometimes you don't. If you got any strategic ideas of sorts, that could be interesting as well. But what I am going to do as this battle commences, we are going to start, and we're going to just do that. It's not gone exactly the direction I was hoping for, but it's okay. We'll be able to do it again in a bit. Here we go. Now that is on its way. Now, hopefully it doesn't flood too much. It might. Hey, there we go. That looks a bit more fantastical. Look at that. That's more fun. That's more like it. Now he's getting surrounded, but it's definitely more fun to see. And then we've got the change of landscape, so to speak, coming right up. Here we go. We got Brandon Peters. If anybody else is interested, comment down below as well. If you want your own custom type character added, and like what character you want them to be, and then like their general specs. Now, obviously, there's some like crazy shit that can be done. This is probably gonna have a huge impact on this battle, but who cares? This is just an emergency fun video. But yeah, we'll do this. Like we've got our very own Brandon Peters, absolutely slaying, and oh, this is a lot steeper than I thought it would be. Well, look at that. And if you wanna be anything else in particular, then feel free to comment and have some fun, because that's really what this is about, having fun, not necessarily about taking things too seriously. Or is it just, you know, sitting here flinging some people away with prejudice. And there's still a huge amount of people here, but also half of them just died from drowning. But as a proof of concept and as an emergency video, I think this is interesting. We're setting the stage for more potential characters to be created. As we sit here and watch from the Persian perspective as all the Spartans drown, we watch as the merciless Brandon Peters carves through everything without mercy. That's way deeper than I thought it would be. Look at that. I would also like to apologize if this video is not what you like to see and not what you're expecting. This is said later in the video because I was I think I was discussing. Oh no, I think I discussed at the start. This, yeah, we had another video where it just went, nope, this it didn't capture properly, it didn't record properly, so we have to deal with this. Now I'm going to take over our very own. Oh, this is not our very own. He was having a tough time. I'm gonna take over. Oh, relentless. This is what. Oh, when you actually just go ham, it just becomes a blood tornado. Oh, it's a beautiful blood tornado. And they just keep going flying. Though I think Brandon Peters is doing a better job at absolutely lighting everything up. But as this comes to a close, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Uh, uh, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like. If you enjoy this content, feel free to subscribe. This isn't really uh, normal, just me on my own. Normally we have me and my brother and my friends, but sometimes people aren't available and sometimes we have to record emergency videos like this. But either way, if you want more of this type of content where it's just one super soldier essentially versus a horde, uh, also let me know and I'll add those to the list of sort of things we can do. But uh, if you enjoyed this, uh, I'll see you in the next video. I hope you enjoy the bonus content, which is just the previous battle of testing. Uh, that's just gonna be tacked on at the end, so it's just a little bit of extra stuff. But uh, for now, we conclude the main part of the video. Bye bye. I think we'll have him on guard, so he goes to move. So then we see them running up the mountain, and we'll definitely not have this many. We'll have one. Now that might be too little, but you know, when you're dealing with a custom unit, you don't know exactly what you're gonna get. You don't know how it's gonna balance out with everything perfectly. So we're just sort of flying by the seat of our pants, which is this entire video in a nutshell. Um, Now that we're on, we're fully prepared. I think we'll start. Uh, hope this video will be interesting. In terms of the video, we're going to do the suggestion that we should have been doing, that which is going to be from Zarazan, who is also a somewhat frequent commenter on this channel. Uh, and if anybody else who happens to be watching this video has any suggestions themselves, feel free to comment in the comment section, and we will take it into account and add it to a list of ideas, and hopefully it will come out. If it's something that we've already done or done frequently within a time frame, like recently we've done a ton of stuff that had zombies, we'll probably knock it down the list a little bit. If it's something we haven't done at all and haven't considered, it might get bumped up the list. So those are things to take into consideration when making suggestions. But apart from that, we pretty much will take any suggestion. Uh, maps, uh, maps, location specifically on the maps, the units, and like the numbers, the scale of the battle, whether it's like millions or thousands, um, and just all sorts of crazy stuff like that. And we'll add it to our list, and then we'll get around to as many as we can. Um, Obviously, if there happens to be thousands of comments, which is exceptionally unlikely for my channel, then suggestions might not be utilized, but that's only in exceptional scenarios. Now, hopefully, Brandon Peters was made right. I think 100,000 health is probably too much for me, so I probably have already made a mistake, but it might be fun to watch. At least we'll get to see some interesting visuals, which is always a good sign. So, I think we'll start from up here. Let us begin. And they're off. A little bit late with that call, but I wonder how they're gonna charge up the mountain, which ways they're gonna go, if they're gonna split. Oh, some of them split, but it looks like the majority are going up the middle, at least for the Spartans. And the Persians, they've done pretty much the same type of split. A small amount's gone. The right side of their armies, left from our perspective, have split in small portions, and the rest are going a different direction. And they're all pushing towards one figure, Brandon Peters. And as soon as they get within range and they trigger him, he's going to start going after them. He's on guard waiting as they all start pouring over the cliffs. One man army. Oh yeah, no, this was a bad idea. Maybe he'll get overwhelmed. Maybe not. The attack range didn't seem to do much. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder if he's getting caught up in interesting. I wasn't expecting I was expecting him to fall much quicker, but I guess 400 damage isn't a huge amount. Interesting, this might take a lot longer than I expected it to, because now he has to kill them all bit by bit. Yeah, probably should have upped the damage. It might have made it a bit more interesting. They're dying at an exceptionally slow rate. Oh, look at the blood pool though. Look at him go. I wonder what happens if I was to take over. All to get. See, my computer doesn't like when I start doing fancy shit. Okay, so if Brandon Peters was really taking things seriously, this would be really easy for him. Just doing that myself, that knocked a few pegs down. But it doesn't seem like the AI can. The AI is as insane. And it seems like Brandon Peters is probably gonna lose. I reckon it would actually be fun if I. Let's see if, can I wonder if I could get him out. I have to take over. This situation has become more problematic than I expected it to. He's losing health at an exceptional rate. If he actually attacked at full speed and at full range, then this would be a different battle. Oh, but instead we're sort of stuck here. unable to do anything because we're just stuck in a corner. Oh no, am I like in a hole? Look at that, 3,000 kills already. Just by holding a button down. Maybe I should reconsider. I don't know, maybe I just miscalculated. Yeah, I absolutely miscalculated. I think this is a wash. We should. Sorry for that. That was just a weird fucking thing. I think what we really should do is just restart because uh restart with a different objective because as good as this is and as satisfying as it is to just go on murder sprees and all sorts of stuff, this was a clear miscalculation, and I think you guys deserve a bit better for these videos. So I think we'll end with a flood. How about that? Let's see. Noah's flood, nuke, tsunami. There we go. An easy way to end it. Let's say goodbye with a tsunami. Oh. Just cause yeah, this could definitely, we could definitely do this a little bit better. There are more satisfying ways to do videos than this. Okay, the game doesn't like me taking over these. Eh. Running around, running around. Yeah, I definitely should work on making Brandon Peters a bit better. Yeah, they followed me into the water. Look at them all. Yeah, look at it. Look at, they just replace each other and replace each other. You just get out the way, and as the water's flooding down, making like kind of its own river. It's actually really cool. This fast flowing river. Honestly, I think I'm gonna make this bonus content. So if you're here, welcome. This is probably the end of the video, not the start. We're gonna work on perfecting this character, and that's probably what you've already seen, a better version of Brandon Peters that doesn't have the same pitfalls as that one. Look at that. Does that actually flow down, or is that like a lake now? Huh. That sits here really nicely. I just made a lake. Well, it's still flowing a little, I guess. Fascinating. Well, let's do some tweaking.